Zon not so translators, interpreters, ESL students, and others who are working on your English American style. So today, the phrase of the day is your eyes are bigger than your stomach, or my eyes are bigger than my stomach. The pronoun is not necessarily as important. It just depends on who, right? If it's your eyes are bigger than your stomach versus my eyes are bigger than my stomach, the phrase is the same, the pronoun changes. So, but what the phrase typically alludes to is you see, this is mostly food related. So primarily it would be as if you went up to maybe a buffet. So those of you who've ever gone to Vegas, and you go to those really awesome buffets, and you're like, you see everything, all these different varieties of food, you just want to taste it all, and so you load it all up on your plate or plates, take it back to your table, and then you eat, and then about maybe 5 to 10 minutes in, you're full, and you still have tons of food on your plate, and that's because your eyes were bigger than your stomach. Your eyes saw this delicious food, it told your brain, right? Not it, your eyes told your brain that you could eat all these delicious foods in the amount that you took, which don't overtake your amounts of food, and then your stomach's like, yep, nope, we can only eat so much. So when your eyes, while it's clear, right, it's clear that our eyes are not bigger than our stomach, certainly not in my case. My eyes are way not bigger than my stomach. So while it's clear that your eyes are not bigger than your stomach, the phrase, your eyes are bigger than your stomach, means that you saw something, you thought you could handle it, and then you couldn't. And this is typically food related. But if you think about it, it could also be business related. I don't know that in my life that I've ever really heard somebody use the phrase, your eyes are bigger than your stomach, related to a project. I feel like there's a better phrase to use than that means the exact same thing, but it's not food related. Mostly I say food related because our stomach is where, right? It's our eyes and our stomach is where the food's going to go. So I don't know. So if you have a different understanding of your eyes are bigger than your stomach, put it below. Tell us where you're from so that we know where you are, that you use the phrase outside of only related to food. If you have other questions about other words or phrases that you want to have me possibly address, put them in the comments below. And next time that you go to a delicious buffet, make sure you put food on your plate in the amounts that you can that your stomach can handle, not what your eyes can handle, because your eyes can handle it all, right? But your stomach will only be able to handle a certain amount. There's no need to overtake food. But I get it. I certainly understand the temptation on why we would fill our plates up. Personally, as a side strategy, I only put a little bit on my plate at a time, and I just go back 10,000 times, not 10,000, but a bunch, right? Because I enjoy my food being hot and fresh, and I also don't like the feeling of being overly full, and I want to try everything, so I just get small amounts of everything. And not everything, right? 'Cause all the things that I like. And you should do that with your food and your buffet. So find an awesome buffet. You know, we all know that a lot of them exist in Vegas. So if you're in Vegas, go to an awesome buffet. Don't overload your plates and enjoy it. And make sure that your stomach can handle what your eyes can handle. All right? Does that make sense? So don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach and then end up wasting food. Okay, there you go. Like it, comment, subscribe, share it with your interpreting friends, your translating friends, your ESL friends, your other friends that are working on their English American style. Make sure if you're going to write this in some paper for your college or your high school or college classes that you do so in a way that actually makes sense. And there you go. So with that said, class dismissed.